What I'm about to tell you contains the most disturbing details of this case. Chris Watts, in his own words, describing the final moments of his daughter's lives. At the Anadarko oil site, with Shanann's body lying on the ground, Chris turns to 3-year-old Celeste first. He takes her favorite blue Yankees blanket, the one that made her feel safe, the one she clutched during bedtime stories, and he places it over her head. Then he suffocates his own daughter, Bella. Sitting right next to her sister watches this happen. She doesn't scream, she doesn't fight. She's 4 years old, and she trusts her daddy completely. Chris carries Celeste's body to an oil tank and drops her through the 8-inch opening. When he returns to the truck, Bella asks him a question that will haunt him for the rest of his life. Is the same thing gonna happen to me as CeCe? She understood what was about to happen, and she looked to her father, the person who was supposed to protect her above all others, for mercy. Chris doesn't answer directly. Instead, he takes the same blanket that killed her sister and places it over Bella's head. But Bella fights. This 4-year-old girl fights for her life with everything she has. She claws, she struggles, she tries to remove the blanket. Her final words, according to Chris, "Daddy, no." I hear those 2 words every time I close my eyes, Chris later tells investigators. After murdering Bella, Chris forces her small body through the same 8-inch hatch as her sister. The medical examiner later finds scratches on Bella's body from being pushed through the opening. Then he buries Shanann in a grave so shallow that parts of her body remained exposed.